Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna be doing a tutorial showing you guys how I curl my wigs. I'm just showing you guys the products that I use. So yeah, let's just jump right in and get started. So first I'm gonna be using this oil that I created, and it is used as a heat protectant. So I'm just squeezing a little into my hand and then I'm working it through the hair. I've just colored this hair, so I just want to make sure that I'm getting it on the ends and also just throughout the middle of the unit. Now I'm just taking my NAIROBI foam, and I'm just gonna put this on the closure to mold the hair, to prepare the hair to lay the way I want it to lay when I go to blow dry it. As you can see, I'm struggling because I'm using my last little bit, but I had enough to make it work. So now I'm just taking my blow dryer and I'm gonna blow dry the hair in the direction that I want it to lay. This is gonna make sure that your unit is extremely flat on top. Also, I'm gonna go in later and use a hot comb to get it really flat. You also just want to go through the whole unit because blow drying out the waves in the hair just helps the styling process. Now I'm adding more of the oil before I begin to, add like the really hot heat from the curling iron. Now let's begin the curling process. So as you can see, I'm starting on the right side of the head, and when I'm on the right side of the head, I always turn the curling iron in towards me, so to my left. In other words, you would curl away from the face, not towards your face. Now once you release the hair from the barrel, you want to hold the curl in your hand and allow it to set, so this holds in all of the heat. Then you go in and you just add a hair clip. So at this bottom row, I made 3 sections, so it's gonna be 3 curls on the bottom row. So this second curl that I'm about to do, I'm also going to turn the curling iron in towards me. And when I get to the next section, which is on the left side of the head, I'm gonna curl the opposite way, which will be to my right, and again away from the face. You guys are really not going to be able to see me curl the left side, so I am gonna bring the camera closer when I get to the top of the wig, just so you can actually see, exactly what I'm doing. Like, you can see it here, but I'm going to give you a better view closer to the end of the video. So I'm not going to talk through this part. I'm just speeding it up so you guys can just see the process. And once I get to the top, then that's when I'll go back into real time and talk through it. So this is my absolute favorite part. This is how you get your frontals and your closures to be extremely flat. I prefer to have a very sleek and flat unit. Some people like to have volume. It depends on the day for me. Like, sometimes I will do volume in my hair, but you never want it to look bulky. So even if you wanted volume, you still would go through with your hot comb and try to get it as flat as possible. I don't know if some of you've ever realized, if you look at certain wigs, but when you get closures, it's mostly on closures. No, frontals too, actually. But if you really pay attention, it's always a side that's very, very flat, and then the other side has a little bit more volume, and that's just because it has memory. Like, all hair has memory. So even if you notice, like, when you are I don't know if you guys do doobies in your hair, but if you do a doobie in your hair, or some people call it a wrap, if you wrap your hair at night, and you wrap your hair the same way every night, you'll see that one side of your hair is going to stick up, and that's because your hair has memory. So it's the same thing when it comes to frontals and closures. The way that is, I don't know if it's the way that they put the hairs into the lace or what, but the hair just lays a certain way. So one side of your frontal or your closure is always going to be really flat, and then the other side is gonna have like some volume. So that's why you want to go in with this hot comb and get it as flat as possible. And as you guys can see, I'm still curling away from the face. You can curl towards the face, but for this particular style, I'm curling away from the face. So now I am on the left side of the wig, and I'm curling away from the face. So I'm turning the curling iron to my right. I know I probably sound like really repetitive, but I keep emphasizing the direction because a lot of people say that they can't curl their hair, and I completely understand because it took me a while to really learn how to curl my hair. Like, I know it probably sounds like crazy, but it's just a certain way that you have to do it. So that's why I keep emphasizing curl away from the face. So this is how the unit looked after I was finished curling. I left the curls in, the pin curls in, for about 5 days because I was just being lazy and I didn't feel like taking them down. But I'm going to show you guys at the end how they look when you comb them out. Also, I'm adding some holding spray. This is Sebastian Shapers spray. Is one of my absolute faves. And then I'm going to go in with the Mazzani oil sheen and just spray that, just so that the curls are not too firm, even though the other spray is not actually like a really firm hold, but it does the job. Okay, so this is the final look. As you can see, it's very like beach wavy. I'm gonna go in once I put the unit on and just tease my hair just to make it, you know, bigger, and also add some hairspray. So I do hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you guys next time.